And hello, and welcome to. Oh my God, I was about to say welcome to Wendy's. Can I take your order? I've been working too much. How are you all doing? I hope you've been well. As you can see, we are here from the title and this thumbnail and probably this first picture to talk about the ban list. And this isn't talking more so, this is less about talking about the specific cards on the ban list and what I don't like about this. All right, this reason right here. All right. Here's the thing. I don't like when cards get banned. All right. I spend too much money in the game, and when I spend money on a card and it gets banned, it makes me salty. All right. Especially when erratas exist. You know what I mean? Um, Especially when they can limit the card. Because here's the thing: if you limit a card to one, I feel that it is drastically different than having four of. Because four of you will probably see, one of you might never see that card in the entire game. So it doesn't like make it doesn't like break it. It doesn't make your deck super strong if you have four of, because then you're like, oh, I got to deal with this four times as opposed to just dealing with it once. So I'm much more of a fan of limiting cards to one or two. I'm not a fan of banning cards. I think it's egregious and I don't think it's fair, especially when you're trying to make a legacy game and you want to invite everyone to the party except for you. But there are occasions when a card is ridiculously powerful because of a combo that it sets up. So, like a group of cards, right? And I understand that you might need to ban that card. You know what I mean? Like right now, we're looking at that Boo deck just trampling all over the place. It's in every deck. Now, maybe it's really good, or maybe it's because everyone's playing the deck and that's the only deck that's being played. All right, it's hard to say, but Boo is just stomping around, and I understand. If you when you see a deck like that, you're just like, yo, bro, something in that deck needs to chill out. I get that. You know what I mean? I'm not. Again, I dislike banning cards, but I understand why it's there. So if you're gonna ban cards, I appreciate if you're gonna ban cards in a game that I am playing religiously, where I am giving you my money, you can't use this as a reason. You just can't. All right. If you would have said, um, this card has been seen in a variety of top blue decks, and we feel that it is um, a very rough card to play against, I would understand that. You know what I mean? You want to change up decks. You want to force players to use other cards. I could get behind that. This can't be a reason, though. And blue can't be the only one. I mean, let's face it. All right, I've seen flying Nimbus in almost every yellow deck. Any half yellow deck, I've seen flying Nimbus in. So should flying Nimbus also get banned? And let's not talk about dormant, right? I mean, we're slowly getting there, but because if you really think about it, like at least for most of the blue floodgates I know. Now again, I started off in critical blow, so I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that for most of the floodgates for blue that are battle cards, none of them have deflect, so none of them are safe. You know what I mean? They don't have like an extra card that you can't stop. All right, so to sit here and you know, it's sort of like if this is the reasoning you're going to use, what about flying nimbus? What about it opens up the doors to other cards, and I feel like if you were going to open with this, then you should have opened with a card from every other color. Because here's the thing, right? This kind of ban, this kind of reasoning, you know what I mean? It's just like it doesn't make me feel that the people who ban this care about the game as much as the players do, and I think that's what grinds my gears, because they're making the game, and we're putting in thousands of dollars. We're in set 31 right now. You know what I mean? There have been people who have been putting money into this game for almost a decade, and it's sort of like this is what you give us a reason to? Come on, come on. I mean, I even use Chat GPT or something to give me a better reason, darn it. But don't just give me powerful card. Okay, what's it do? I mean, why? Why are we even hitting this? What are we doing here? It just, it you know what I mean? Like, again, this is one of the cards, right? This Majin Buu Donna Run page. This is set 3. All right, I could see this card being banned, because you don't expect that interaction with the latest blue Buu deck. All right, I could see that. But again, you know, could we have limited it? Could we have errated it to just say it has to be blue? You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Because I know the blue Majin Buu decks. You know what I mean? And it's just like this sort of takes away from them too. So it's a weird thing. Again, and I feel again that banning just has an it's just not where it's at. Especially when I know we live in an age where you can errata and just get rid of, and you know what I mean? Like, you can errata or limit cards. I'd much rather have cards get limited. Because here's the thing: if you wanted to make the game faster, I feel like you're gonna have to limit all the defensive options across all the decks. All right, I just feel you're gonna have to do that. All right, because it's just not it. It's like I see this, and especially this. I look at this as a blue player, and it cracks me up because it's ironic because they want blue to be energy manipulation, but all the good decks that play around energy manipulation either get banned or have their engine always missing because they're too strong or they're too weak. It's such an interesting conundrum, and the real funniness, right? The real funniness is I don't know. Hold up. Let me show you. Um, can I do this? Hold up. The real irony, real funny part. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, whoops. Nope, where are you? Yes, this SCR, the latest one that's coming out of the next set is activate main. Play this card for your hand. This card gains dual attack for the turn, and when your opponent activates a counter skill without paying its energy cost during your turn, your opponent discards 3 cards from their hand. So it's kind of funny because it felt like there's a few there's a few cards that you activate without paying their energy costs, and this card will be really funny because it's gonna stop them like the homie clones and stuff like that. It's real interesting, but I'm just saying I'm just saying it's gonna be real funny. It's kind of funny how like D Magic was gonna be one of the you knew this. I looked at this card and I was like, oh, this is gonna make D Magic. This would have made D Magic, really painful to play around or to This card would have been really tough to play around with D Magic because if you get hit with it, you're just like, oops, I guess I'm out of luck. You know what I mean? Because you're playing and you activate D Magic and then you discard 3 cards. Yeah, haha. Okay, maybe it wasn't as funny as I thought it was. It was funny to me, but I'm just saying it's a very. I want to get behind banning cards, but I just can't because I don't see, I don't see it. Like give me something to work with. And if you can't, don't come up with this. I was honestly, they were better off not giving me a reason. They were so much better off just not saying nothing. Which again would have sucked, but I would have probably complained about that too. So there was gonna be no winning with me because again, I can't reiterate this enough. I'm not a fan of banning cards. And yeah, I know this video is a bit of a my issue with the game because I here's the thing. I hope in the future if they do ban cards, they put a way more legitimate reason. I understand that there are going to be card interactions in the future, but don't give me this reason. Please don't give me this reason. All right, give me a better reason. Give me something that I can look at and go, that makes sense. I may not agree with it, but I can see why, as the creators of the game, they felt that this was it. You know what I mean? Don't do me like that. Be walking around with the Godfather. Look at what they did to my baby boy. And yep, that's gonna be the end of this video. Cause I didn't want to make it too long. I still gotta go to work tonight and stuff. But I saw this and I wanted to talk about it because I felt that um, I'm not sure how to get this point across to Bandai, honestly, of banning cards. I get it. I know why it's there, but treat us with some respect. That's all I ask. We're players. We are purchasing your game. If you just treat us like this, it leaves a sour taste in our mouth when we go to potentially buy other cards from you. You know, like I took a break from Gundam because again, I'm just a collector for that. But I saw that they were doing Naruto, and I was like, absolutely not. Y'all can miss me with that entire thing, okay? I trusted y'all with Naruto once. I don't think I could get y'all to do that again. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for now. I will have another video talking about the latest set because I think what I want to do for my next video is it probably come out Monday because I'm gonna post this one immediately. So today's Saturday, but Sunday, I'm actually off, so I'm going to depending on how I feel after tonight, because tonight's gonna be really rough. We've got so many stuff, and I do want to go to the tournament. I do want to go to my tourney tomorrow, but I don't know. It'll depend on how I feel when I wake up. But I do want to make a video talking about the card list because I did see some things I'm really excited to see. You know, like the launch and the white cell, and even I won't lie, the hyperbolic training center is an insane leader. Like it's an insane concept to play against where you have a leader that doesn't attack. It just does its thing. It doesn't need to interact with you. It just does its thing. It's like whatever. I think it's really interesting, and um, I want to talk about it. Just not today. Today ain't the day to talk about it. I probably will be talking about it later on in the week, or probably Monday, Sunday night, Monday. You know what I mean? I'll talk about it then. So look forward to that one. Again, you know, I feel sort of having to post this video, so I want to replace this with an oh yeah by posting what I'm really looking forward to. So yep, look forward to that Monday, Sunday, Monday. Yeah, look forward to it one of those 2 nights, and I will catch you all in the future. Y'all have a great weekend or a great week. Peace.